Hey there, guys, gals, fans, and pals. Your buddy JohnMegacycle here. Another episode of Techtonica coming at you. I love the name Techtonica. Amazing. Amazing. I like it. Okay, I need processor units. Processor units are electrical components and plant matter frames. Electrical components are iron and copper. Okay. Alright. Let's get more coolant going on. There's so much extract, it's dumb. It's just dumb at this point. Oh, I have a lot of that too. Okay, hit me up with all of that. Yeah, just craft away. Just craft away. This game has kind of told me that with the production levels that we have, I don't need a ton of machines to get things going, but I need some production, right? I gotta get some work moving on. What is on the mini-map? Holy crap. I didn't realize on the mini-map how big our science was. Look at that. It's gigantic. And there's also some right above me somehow. There's a bunch scattered around. Huh, well, I'm going to do a whole lot of not worrying about it. What I need as a finished product is processor units. Now, I know I already have plant matter frames somewhere, and I also need electrical components, iron ingot, and wire. So, how much is this producing? 15 a minute. This is using 15 a minute. Need 4 and 8. Okay, we're not moving enough. We're not moving enough of this. There you go. Thank you. That fixed that up real nice. So if I were to set up and say you are wire and you're going to get iron. So you're going to be electrical components if I can find you. There you are. Okay, you need 20 a minute. You're going to make 15 a minute. I recognize this is going to be a little on the short side, and I recognize I don't really care. These inserters right here are best if I can use them because they don't require any amount of power. It's super, super good. Okay, and then this is going to look like... realistically, I guess this. And then where are the plant frames? Are they over here? They are. Okay, good deal. I just want to get this started. I'm in the same boat generally about things, whereas I don't want to solidify in my brain how production ought be because of how much research we have coming up. It's my understanding that there's going to be more tools, more things to do, more everything. So I don't want to spend a ton of time building a base, only to have it be like, oh man, if I could have done this differently, with this one different item, everything could be way different and way better, or whatever. So what we're going to do is we're just going to set up good enough functionality, really. We're going to do that. You're going to be... processor units. There we go. Cool. So there's that. And for this, I'm gonna need nothing. Dreaming of Electric Sheep. I keep getting the same award over and over and over again. It's a minor thing entirely, but it's still kind of funny how it's just continuously happening. I really wish there was like some fun fanfare music, or something. I don't know. You get the idea. Okay, there's that. Now, what I would like is some storage. I'm out of iron, just about. Grab me a stickety stack of iron. Yeah, this is why I like having buffers, is especially when the base is raw. And things are just really starting to come together. This is what I really like. Oh, clear crafting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All of that. Okay, thanks. Oh, good stuff. It's good stuff. It's real good stuff. Real good stuff. This is gonna go like there. And this is gonna look like that and that, I guess. Cool, I need how much? 900? Easy, I think. I also want way more charges. Plant matter frame, shiverthorn, kindlevine. Okay. I'll just bang out a ton of those as well. This is your shiverthorn. This is your kindlevine. I'm out of frames. Hello? Yeah, just make all that. That's cool. Yeah. Order for construction of 100 electrical components. Okay, so what we were receiving is notifications on progress and a lot less me receiving the award all the time. That's what that is. So again, I don't want tons and tons of stuff. I don't know how hard these things stack. So something like 4 stacks ought to be a really good start. I'm assuming they maybe stack to 100, but I thought the inserters were only going to stack to 100, and they stacked to 250. So there we go. We already got 48 of these bad boys. It doesn't take a lot of effort, and we're cranking them out pretty good. Perfect. You could probably feed from the... Nope, never mind. Output is full. Are we on belts and inserters? We're good. We're good. Advanced circuits. Atlantum ore. Okay, I should probably be doing some more harvesting of Atlantum ore. Where was I popping that before? I don't want to destroy too much of it because I don't know if we can mine it. If we can mine it, then I don't want to blow it all up. But what I will do is I'm going to head over here to where we had Excalibur. And I'm going to ruin all that. There wasn't a ton left there. I think that would be fairly worthwhile for me to get that dozed up pretty nice. And that's going to be fine while I'm waiting for everything else. Now, it's just asking for ore, not the ingot. So maybe that's another manufacturing process entirely that's going to yield that. There's copper, there's atlantium, and it's going to tell me...
Extraterrestrial material detected.
Yep.
Advanced mining drill or upgraded tool required.
Bad plan. That plan sucks. Breaker, you're going to build and place as many mining charges as it takes to blow this wall into the next sector. We need to get to that distress call as soon as possible.
Okay, well... We've already done all that. Invalid placement, my wooden teeth. Come on. Is it because it's in a safety zone now? You know, like? Okay, yep. Alright. I'm about halfway to the level of Atlantum I need. Now, another alternative that could happen is it could tell me, you can't put that here because that is pure material. That looks very pure to me. Okay. So maybe that's the gimmick. Can I mine this now?
Extraction of Atlantum vein requires mining drill Mark II. Closest available fragment triangulated in vicinity of facility access door RD3215.
RD3215. RD32. We did that. Do I have mining level 2? Hold on. Maybe I already have mining level 2. Speed level 2, speed level 2, speed level 3. Mining drill Mark II is locked. So there's nothing I can do about that until we research more stuff. So as it stands right now, this is how we get Atlanta ore. This is how we get this until we have the 400 and change, which I have 350 now. So then what I can do is we mine it legit style. So that makes... Okay, that all tracks. There's this pure stuff that I can't touch, which is perfectly fine. There we go. Okay, I'm too close or I'm not close enough. I can't tell the difference. See, there I was kissing the thing and you were alright with it. Okay, how much do we have now? 350-ish. Okay, I thought I had way more than that. I guess not. Okay, so that cleared out that. That cleared out all the, I'll call it impure Atlantum. Atlantum, right? I am saying it right this time. So that means I'm going to actually head back here and clear out this. Okay. Alright. Okay. Alright. Well, nothing more explosives can't fix. Okay. 560. Perfect. Perfect. I'm gonna go dump this off. This still goes to Victor, right? It's not marked on the map anymore, which is fortunate. But I think it just goes right here. Okay. Copper, iron, and everything else. Pretty easy. I'm enjoying this system a lot better than I'm liking Satisfactory, to be honest. The way research was done there is to get to another tier, you had to put hundreds of really expensive stuff in. And as fine as it was, the thing that always kind of irked me a little bit about it was it needed stuff that took like 15 seconds to make one item. Like, the entire process felt somewhat unforgiving in that regard. Here, I'm making 4, 5, 6 at a time. I've already got 200 of this item. I'm going to go dump all that in. We're going to dump off the iron. Then I'm just going to mental math how much extra I need, and we'll go from there. So that works out pretty nice. So boom, boom, boom. Grab a bunch of this stuff. And there's a garbage truck behind me. I'm going to mute for a hot second. Okay, I think it's scooted. That specific garbage truck isn't supposed to be here for another 2 days, but whatever. It's cool. I need about 750 more of the processor units, yeah, to get this finished up. So that didn't take very long at all. So we have that. Repairing door, advanced circuits, cooling systems. I don't have advanced circuits yet. Priority work order. Repair the production terminal, yep. Activating an unknown technology. It's unknown, so I don't know it, so thanks for that. What I want to do is I want to start ramping up production in terms of all these intermediary objects. Right now I've got like one thing doing one thing and that's it. It's going to be fine for now, but it's not going to be fine forever. We got to talk really volume. So what I can do, and what I sometimes do, and like, let's say, I'll just keep using Factoria as a point of reference, right? What I do is like I build like micro bases and then build train systems and train networks to move a lot of the stuff around. So like I'll have iron plate, copper plate coming to a depot, the depot doing all the work, and then kicking out circuits, and then building circuit networks to say what other parts of my system need this item. Just transport it over there, no big deal, right? That's kind of how that flies. This is a different game with a different system, so that system and the way we've been playing might not be applicable, which is totes okay. It's not an issue, it's totally fine. I'm just gonna have to be a little more understanding on how things really function, right? So adding another layer here sounds good, but everything's kind of cramped. So what do I want to... If I wanted to move anything, what would I really move? I don't really want to take iron and copper and move it somewhere else. What I could do is... Have we finished all of our crafting? Hell yeah, we have. Okay, I would like 10 more assemblers, and actually we're going to do... that. We're kind of using belts as a storage platform, right? Cancel crafting, give me 10 of that. I don't think I want more planters right now. Processor units, cooling units. We already did all the mining charges. We already got a bunch of that. We have a ton of that on hand. Intermediates. How far can I get with just iron and just copper? Iron frames, iron components, copper frames, copper components, copper wire, mechanical components, electrical components. I can actually get a lot of fundamental stuff done just with iron and copper and nothing else. So maybe we start thinking like that. I either use this item, this area, and just blow out a ton more space, or I just come over here and use all the space over here, right? Still really indecisive when given so many options. Now, another difference between Satisfactory and this game is, in Satisfactory, it seems like a lot of the requisite resources are very, very far spread apart. Think of coal and oil. Depending on where you started, can be very disproportionate in your starting location. Can make it really difficult to get to any real late game, or let's say mid-game power, without a ton of consideration. Now, is that a bad thing? No, I wouldn't say it's a bad thing. But there's the Atlantium ore, which seems very close to what I'm trying to accomplish here. Can I... How big am I? Am I one space big, kind of? How about that? See all that workspace that I just purchased for, like, nothing? That's awesome. Awesome to the max. Okay, let's do something like that. Is that enough I don't bonk my head? I like that look a little bit better. Let's do that. Let's do that. And build this out like so. I don't really have that much capability in the other side, so that's why I wanted to give myself a little bit of extra space. I might remove this now that I think about it. Also, the deleting of stuff works very well. That's a really cool thing to consider also. Okay, so we have up there. That's a thing we can do. I'm going to go ahead and build this out a bit. I'm going to get stuck on a couple things. Come on, literally one more. Get out of there. Cool. Awesome. That gives us a lot of area to work with. Very, very cool. Okay, let's go ahead and see what we can do for some of these processes. If I want iron to be entered over there, and then push down this line... Oh, the green dots are lights, I just realized. How does this look? So we do something like this, and we just call this iron on the outside, maybe. So you need how much stuff per stuff? You need 30 iron a minute? Belt looks like this. How many can you transfer a minute? 240 items a minute. And this is going to do 30? Okay. 30, 60. 90. And that's all just the gears. Iron components. Okay, and now we do more. What do you need for the frames? 30. So 30, 60, 90, 120. We're halfway there. So I'm going to do 3 of these guys. And this is all in the same iron belt, right? That's kind of the idea. This is going to be a lot of, I guess, intermediary product. So I'm going to want a little more. We already went through all of our frickin' power floor. Look at that. Okay. Good stuff. You output how much? 10 a minute. Okay, so like... Compact? Not sure. But I am enjoying myself, and that's what counts. 30 a minute. And you move how much? 20 a minute. Okay. And you're going to produce 10 a minute? Okay. So we need... something like that. And because they don't require power, this is the ideal way to do this, I think. There's that. You need how much a minute? 30 a minute, 30 a minute, 30 a minute, 30 a minute, 30... Okay, so this all has to be... This is why I made a lot of these bastards! Okay, so... 30, 60, 90, 120, 150, 180. What is another thing that just requires iron? Only iron, nothing else. Components all require... Oh, the containers would be intermediary stuff. Oh, I wouldn't mind a chest full of chests, maybe? Nah, I decided against it. The chests are kind of so one-off, I don't really see it being that important. So copper, copper, copper. Yeah, iron, and everything else after that. Okay, so these are the only products that require straight up iron as is. So we'll do something like this. And we'll do something like this. And what I'm going to do is... Come on, yeah, down one. There we go. And then... So then everything I need will be fed from these boxes. And actually, I kind of would prefer it to look a little bit more like this. Too far. Too far, my dude. Too far. How's that look? Not too shabby. Not too shabby. So we'll do the same thing here. The middle button, like... none of that does anything. There's no dragging for it. Shift clicking, control clicking, alt clicking, none of that happens. Okay, none of that matters. So I don't want to go gung-ho on these materials. But I want to make sure that whatever other processes I want... we can set them up pretty toot sweet. Yeah. And the important thing about any of these intermediary projects or products or whatever is volume. So whenever I do tack on something, it's like I need 8 iron mechanical parts or whatever, 8 of the 8 iron components or like whatever. I'm making up a number. And statistics, but I want to make sure like this isn't our core bottleneck because that would suck. Is that right on the money? No, it's 1 off. That's fine. So okay, one more time. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18. I could do 2 more and that would max it out. Let's just do that right away. 1, 2. There we go. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, you are actually going to be gears. And then frame, 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 frame. So that gives us plenty of room to do other stuff. I don't think I can improve this process any better without better belts. I could pull the chests all the way back. I'm not super interested in mucking about with it all too much. Ideally here is iron. Now, how do we get 240? How do we get 240 items out of this thing? 40. I have 6. This is going to be pretty uneven. What I'm attempting to do is I'm trying to build up for when we have a lot and we have to produce a lot. So the numbers aren't going to really math out right here until we possibly get better inserters. Assuming that's a thing. I don't know if that's even a thing. Just a sneeze, hang on. Okay. Whew. Thought that was going to be something there. Let's go ahead and clean it up a little bit. I don't really have a ton... Oh. I don't have a ton of rhyme or reason where I'm putting lamps and stuff. I don't think it super duper matters. Yeah, I thought I could just jump right up. Okay. So ideally, I could go and get a ton of iron, dump it off into these bins, and just be like, bam, tons of intermediary stuffs. I do believe there's some iron bits around here, and there's some other things we could do, but this is kind of something that I don't want to do like too many one-offs. I wouldn't mind like a centralized location for things. Now, we're kind of using a little bit of a bus methodology back here when it comes to stuff. What I want is also electrical components to be made at the new base. I need frames to be brought over, but frames can be mass-produced fairly easily. That's not super tough. 348. Okay, we're halfway to our objectives. This isn't taking super long anyway. I need power floor by an abundance. I'll take all 1,000 of that. Good on inserters, good on belts for a little bit. Yeah, not in a super duper rush about that. I wouldn't mind stealing more mechanical parts, though. Thank you. Good to stoof. I don't need more iron at the moment. Nope, that's pretty good. Okay, good things. Good things, good things, good things. I don't need accumulators in my inventory. Okay, I think that's good. We have so many freaking explosives. Ridiculous. Let's go grab some fuel and kick copper back. Actually, how much copper do we have sitting here? Oh yeah, we're working through it a bit. So let's go grab some plant matter, which ought to be over here. Oh, we're actually really working out all our plant matter. Boo. Okay, that's kind of giving me a pretty clean indication. I should really start working on secondary power systems. I'm not going to touch any of that. I do need planters. How do? You guys not getting seeds? There's a lot of threshing to be done. Holy crap. You have these seeds I don't want. A lot of buds. Okay. How much stuff do we have to thresh? A fair amount of stuff needn't be threshing. But it is the Shiverthorn that's going to get us plant matter. So let's see here. Let's go all 8. What am I out of then? I'm out of soil. We make soil from plant matter and limestone. Okay. 8 might be a good start. What am I missing? The aforementioned plant matter. I'm going to steal the rest of the plant matter in the bin. Wow, we're really working through it. Holy crap. Okay. That did not take very long at all. I think plant botany is going to be our next real to-do. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to head back over here. We're going to get some Shiverthorn seeds, and we're going to get that started. I didn't realize how much we were just machine gunning through all that biofuel. Like, I'm honestly just going to call anything that can be used that is organic in any way, shape, or form. I'm calling that biofuel if it's used for purposes of energy production. That's kind of my 2 cents on that. So I might be calling the wrong thing biofuel. But that's kind of where my brain goes with it. So let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now what I want to see is if this is enough room for us to build a thresher. Which I think I have a thresher in my inventory. I do. Look at that. Look at that snazzy bits. Plenty of room. Perfection. Okay. That's how that's gonna fly. Stairs are cute and all, but it seems to work a little bit better for my aesthetic. And let's build like a little bit of a guide rail, a little guardrail action. Yeah, that keeps it fresh. That keeps it fresh. Okay, so down there is right here is our intermediate and manufacturing floor. This is going to be mostly botanical action. Now I do need some Shiverthorn. So let's go on a little bit of a jaunt to see if we can find a bunch of that stuff. The stuff that I have is currently barely probably sedating my drills. Oh, you know what? I can think of something else that would have been a change. What would have been a really, really big change is when the drills weren't drilling, meaning the inserters were pulling items out of it as fast as it could, there was probably a lot of downtime. There was probably a lot of just dead time where it was just like, yeah, I can't do anything right now. Hi. Hi, friend. Now that we put on that extra long arm inserter, there's less down and dead time that the actual drill is experiencing. Now it's being probably worked 24/7. So this is another thing that is very common with a lot of games like this, is a very little change is all it's required to greatly alter a system at large. And the only real way to get around that is to just experience the change. Get in there, try it, experiment, you know, make some small tweaks and then just watch it. Watching how it goes. Like, there's other ways you could do that. You could also do all the math and come prepared with all of the pre-work done. That's always a possibility too. Honestly, for me, that's not really how I play games. I take a lot more joy in identifying a solution, implementing that solution, and then observing that solution. Just how did that work? How did that change what we were doing? Was it for the better? Was it for the worst? Worse? It was for the worse, not worst. This is gonna lead us all the way down that path I don't want to go. Oh, you know what? Yeah, we glitched out pretty hard over here this one time. Yeah, you can tell where we stopped. But that brings me just as much joy as do a little tweak here and there. I'll come back later. We'll talk about this at some other time, kind of a thing. These rocks are beautiful too. Too bad I gotta mutz them up. So I'm realizing that we're out of plant material that we've been using as biofuel. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to see if we can double down on biofuel production and then also upgrade the stuff we are using for fuel in the first place. Oh, the screen kind of gets a little janky sometimes. Is this the path that led down? Yes, it is. Okay, there's nothing else down here. Already got all the Shiverthorn there. Let's go this way. This is gonna be a lot of Kindervine, but I don't mind collecting that anyhow. Oh, around here somewhere, or maybe back there was the whole... Hey, there's another thing. We gotta bring some charges and blow this up. I don't remember exactly where that was. Oh, maybe it was here. The defunct drill site or whatever that was like, yeah, well, they did this without permission, and that kind of irks me a bunch. Oh, what's this? Ingot and high voltage cable. That's new. This is a new thing. Cool. All right. Huh. Found a new path. Nice. This also feels like a newish path. I don't think we're going to find the kinds of plants I want here. Lots of limestone, that's cool. Oh! Iron? Okay. This leads us back out. Whoa. Yeah, it doesn't work that way. Okay. I was like, what did we just do? Okay, I've got plant matter to get the process started. What I don't have are any of the plants I want, though, which is unfortunate. Okay, we've already done this. Go check on other terminals.
We've already examined this. Check your log.
Yeah. Did I grab all the Shiverthorn? I can't think I did. If we did, that's kind of an issue. Because we've not found better planters. This goes down with the other waterfall. Not interested. Yeah, I recognize this place because the graphics just start bugging out. So I've not explored up here, I don't think. Looks like limestone to me. Yeah, I've gone down a couple times, but not over here. Is mass gathering a thing? No, okay. Yeah, I didn't think so. Something shiny over here. Copper. So, new area, yes. Anything of interest? Not really. But I am getting a fair amount of plant material, which is good. Not really anything new, I don't think. ASM power trim, now available in the tech tree. Nice, okay. Hey! Nice, this is what I wanted. More copper. You can tell all... Oh, hi, hello. Power trim 2, okay. All these techs are good because they reduce the power consumption of machines. I'm cool with that. What a weird place to leave research baubles, though. Like, what a... Yeah, me and my significant other are gonna go into the grotto and have a nice evening. By have a nice evening, I mean we're gonna steal all the research logs and dump them off at the end of the tunnel. Yeah, those nerds won't know it hit them. Yeah, oh, you thought we were gonna do what in the grotto? Oh, disgusting. Absolutely filthy. No. We're just gonna mess with the nerds. Also, I am a nerd. Okay, I think we've already been up here. Already done all that. Good stuff. Double back a little bit. I think there's some Shiverthorn I missed. Sure is. The dump off to whatever. Scoot around. Okay, we got 2 more researches. That's cool. I am now that we set up such a power infrastructure, I am in now no need for any real amount of power trim. Now, granted, when we start ramping up more of the system, and I've already built a bunch of system, but I haven't plugged it in yet, we're gonna need more pow. Actually, this erase mode is pretty good for me to navigate with. Weird echolocation thing, kind of a deal. Okay. I think I've already explored this all... Oh, I saw something shiny. It could also just be a graphical glitch. It's a graphical glitch. Okay. That's fine. I think I've done all the exploration that I feel is worthwhile at this time. We've gotten all the Shiverthorn that I've been able to find. We found an extra route, which was cool. But realistically, there's not really too much else. We're not anywhere near that right now. I don't have high voltage cables researched. So this dumps off here. Maybe there's some more Shiverthorn on the other side of this. I think it's all the Kindle stuff. Kindle Vine? I think it's all just that stuff here. Actually, this will lead off into another tunnel that had a bunch of Shiverthorn, but I think we already pilfered it pretty good. One more pass won't hurt. Oh, I stand corrected. Well, we did pilfer it pretty good, just not completely. I kind of wish Paladin and Sparks talked a little more often. Not like all the time motor mouth style, but like a little bit of banter here and there. That would be kind of neat. It feels so lonely carrying two souls or whatever that are not really chipping in or chiming into stuff that's happening. I mean, they are here and there, don't get me wrong, but it still feels kind of weird. Okay, how many seeds? 46. That's a good start. Each thing can hold 4. So that gives me, what, 11? 11 extra things? That's not bad. I also probably want more threshers. Because the thing is, we've got a lot of threshers that are not being utilized. Okay, this area is very familiar. This is where we got our first full mess of stuff, and we also got the charges. Iron? Okay. Come on. There we go. 77. That's not shabby. That's not shabby at all. Whoop. Okay. I want to make sure I grab as much as I possibly can, because whenever we get to a point where we need to ramp up production again, I don't want to be like, well, I gotta spend a crap ton of time finding Shiverthorns for gosh knows how long, doing gosh knows what. Okay, there's that again. Okay, let's scoot. Let's scootly-oot. We got a very good amount of the materials I was looking for, so this is a very good endeavor. What I will need to do is I'll need to redo some maths. M-A-F-S maths. This is all Kindle Vine. Might as well grab it. Anything that I have to go out of the base to go get, it doesn't hurt to just grab as much of this bric-a-brac as I possibly can, yeah? It just makes sense. It just makes sense. I know I've been trying to make these episodes a little longer than normal. My normal, like, 50, 55 minutes. Been trying to get, like, an hour and a half in or whatever. To be absolutely honest, I'm on call this weekend for work, and it has been rough. There's been a lot of extra meetings and everything, and I don't want to bore anybody with the minutia and the details and the whatever. But what I'm trying to say is I'm going to probably keep this kind of more on the shortish. And so, like, again, 50, 55 minutes, right around there. That's kind of where I'm thinking for all that. So now, let's get these planters up and ready. Yeah, we got a lot of plant material. Perfection. Perfection. I know I made a bunch. There you are. Thank you. We have, what, 4 planters per thing? Oh, Nope. There's 8, which is a darn fine start. There we go. Okay. So with the other stuff, we have the product on the outside with the input on the inside. So let's just do the same thing. It's our 8. There's our 8. Okay, good stuff. Can I make a few more? Would I have 1 and make it 6? Yeah. Yeah, this is gonna be a really big help. For sure. For sure, for sure. Okay. Good stuff. 11 plus 5 is going to put us at 16. Let's see here. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. There's the end. Right? Something like that. It's a 2 gap in between each. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like that. Now these belts move pretty darn slow. I guess in retrospect or whatever, but actually the planting and stuff themselves is also going to be a fairly slow endeavor, so I'm not super worried about it. But that is pretty good for one chunk of process. Now, because I have this in the middle, does this work? Do you guys collide or anything? You overlap a little bit. I hope you don't fight. No fighting. Oh, let's get some lamps. Let's get some. Let's make it look like somebody actually works here, right? I love that I can just climb over stuff. That's actually really liberating. For reasons. It just feels good just to clamber over whatever the hell I want. Okay, good stuff. And we've already finished our planters. That was fast. Okay. I'm missing one? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. Okay, I thought I counted 16, but whatever, it's fine. That goes away, that goes away, that goes away, and that goes away. Boopity boop. Okay. That feels really good. That's a really solid addition. So, seeds come in, and then all the threshing is going to happen back here. The reason why I wanted the threshing to be back here instead of down there is because if I need to make any additions or changes, it's going to be easier for me to expand this out further, add more stuff, rather than if I put the threshing all the way down here. I didn't want it to be a, oh man, well I ain't got no room. Well, I got to do all this digging now. Yeah, that sucks, I said to myself. Kind of a thing. Right. Yeah, okay. We've also got iron there. We've got limestone, I think, over there. On the other side of Victor at a minimum, but we've got limestone somewhere. So let's sort. Let's get some of this going. I don't need all of this going at the same time, but I want to start seeing some of the products that come out. What's going to come out is the vines. I'm also going to need a bunch of threshers. Just hit me up with 5 of those. Actually, hit me up with another 15 of those. I need a bunch of stoof. But yeah, I'm going to call this an episode here. I do need to probably jump into a meeting here shortly, so this timing is actually pretty good. So, thank y'all for joining me. Name's JohnMegacycle. Another episode of Techtonica's in the books. And I hope to catch you next time. Hey there, guys, gals, fans, and pals. Thanks for checking out my video. I also want to take a moment to thank all my supporters and donators, and if you'd like to join up with me and game with my crew, all the information to get connected is in the description below. Thanks again, and I hope to catch you next time.